Hello everyone, and I welcome you all to the All Computer Classes. As you know that we have started new course, that is HTML, and this is part 2 of HTML, right? So today we are going to learn these three topics, that is basic HTML tags, types of HTML elements, attributes of body tag, right? So let's begin it. So what is basic HTML tags? We know that HTML is a tag based language, right? So as we know that in other languages we have coding, right? So we have certain rules. In similar way we have tags here, right? So we use tags to build the web pages, right? It contains various elements, tags and attribute. Elements and tags are almost same thing. So tags are the building block of a web page. Means to build a web page we need to use the tags, right? They contain elements which define how the information on a web page is formatted or displayed, right? So like we have certain section like head section and body section, right? So how that is to be defined, so that we can do only with the help of tags. So tag comprises of the text. Tags are text, right? These text are enclosed in angle brackets. This is the bracket, and in these brackets we use the text, and that is called tags. And web pages are made up of these tags, which is called HTML, hypertext markup language, as we have explained in the previous class, right? All the tags have their own attribute and default values, right? So let's understand this. For example, you have a book, right? And what all define that book? Like book's name, that book's author, number of pages, right? Subject, cost. So all these things are defining that book. So the things which are defining these books are called attributes, right? And all the attributes will be having value. For example, I write name. So name of the book is computer book, right? So this attribute name is having a value computer book. Number of pages 300. So number of pages is a attribute, and 300 is a number of pages, that is value. So tags will be defined using the attributes, and these attributes will be having values, right? Not all the tags will be having, but there are certain tags which will be having the attributes and the values. So you will learn this shortly. Tags are not case sensitive and are also called elements, right? So tags are not case sensitive. You can write them in capital letters or in small letters, right? So next, the second topic is types of HTML elements. So we have basically two elements, that is container elements and empty elements, right? So let's see what is container elements and empty elements. So container elements are, these are the tags that contain both on and off tag or opening and closing tag. So these are called container elements, right? So that will be having opening bracket as well as this closing bracket. For example, all the web pages will be made using this container element. For example, HTML starting tag and HTML close tag, title starting tag and closing tag, head starting tag or on tag and close tag. So this pair of tag will be containing some text in it, right? So it is called container. It would be containing something. So it will be having starting and closing tag, that is called container. And next is empty elements. So the tags that contains only on tags, they do not have off or closing tags, are called empty, right? So they'll be using only one bracket, that is opening bracket, right? For example, HR, that is horizontal rule. So this is the tag used for separate the blocks of text. So it will be putting a line in the web page, and it will be having only starting tag, not the closing tag, right? For example, BR stands for break tag. So this tag splits the line and displays the text on a new line, right? Like we press the enter key. So to move in the next line we press enter key, and if we want to move a paragraph line in the next line, So we use break tag. So this break tag will not be having the close tag. So I hope you have understood the types of elements here. Container tags will be having both on and off tag. Empty tags will be, or empty elements will be having only opening tag. Right, so the third and the last topic is attributes of a body tag. So you know this is the basic structure of a HTML. HTML starting tag, head, then title, then you give the title, then you close the title first, then close the head, and then you start the body. So this is the body tag, and in the body tag we do so many things, right? But for now I have just written this small text here. So to define certain things about body of the web page, we can use certain attributes, and all these attributes that we are going to study today, that can be used all together at once. So we are going to learn about the bodies. This is a body tag, body tags attributes, right? And those attributes will be having values, right? So let's see what difference it will bring to our web page. The first attribute, BGColor. BGColor stands for background color. It is used inside the body tag. The attributes, pay attention here, attributes will be used inside the tag, right? So it is used inside the body tag to change the background color of a web page. For example, right now the background of this page is white, so I want to change it in the web page. So I can change it by using the BGColor attribute, and this attribute is having value red, right? So let's see how this works. Now we will come in the body tag, and I'll write BGColor color is equal to double quotes and yellow. Now just pay attention here. We have written angular bracket, then body tag, we gave one space, and then BGColor is equal to yellow. So yellow is the value. All the values of the attributes will be written in this double quotes always, right? So now I'll press Ctrl S. Now we'll go to the folder, and now my web page has come in the form of Google Chrome, and its name was color. I'll click here, and you see the web page has turned yellow. So if you will not put the double quotes, or if you will not write the right spellings of BGColor, or you will not maintain the right amount of space, right? So these are the mistakes that you may commit typing the code, right? So just pay attention so that you can get the result, right? Next is background attribute, right? So background attribute is it is used to place some image in the background of the web page, right? For example, how we will write it? Body background is equal to name of the image, right? So now let's see how we can do this. So now we will see how to have an image in a background, right? So for that we will come again in the body tag. The first attribute is BGColor is equal to yellow. After this I'll give a space and write background is equal to double quotes, right? And I'll write the name of the image that I'll be using in this double quotes, right? So let's go to the folder and choose some image. I'll go in the downloads. I'll copy some image from here. For example, let's say I copy this image, copy, come back to the folder. It's better to keep so that web page can have the right path, right? Now I will copy the name of this image. I'll open my code, come here and paste the name, right? Now file extension has to be JPG here. So whenever you are writing a name of the image, always mention .jpg at the end. So you will write background and name of the image and with the extension .jpg. Now press Ctrl S and come back to the folder where it gets saved. The name of the file is color and this image has come here, right? Now now we have got the image in the background. Now what you need to do, you need to copy the image in your folder, copy the name, come back to the code, in the body tag write background is equal to double quotes and paste the name of the image. Then with the extension .jpg, press Ctrl S in order to save it, and then open your web page, right? That is also saved in your HTML folder with the same name, and the image will be there in front of you, right? The next attribute is text. Text is attribute. It is used to set the color of the text. So we can set the color of the text. For example, I'll go in the body tag and write text is equal to pink, right? So again it is written in the double quotes. Next attribute is top margin. Like we leave some space on the top and we leave some space on the left side. So top for top margin and left for left margin. Now body top margin is equal to 30. So 30 is number of pixels, right? In the same way we have left margin. So left margin is 20. So 20 is again number of pixels, right? So let's see how these three attribute works with body tag. Now come back to the code. Now my next attribute would be text. Let's give it a double quotes red color. Now the top margin is equal to, let's give it a value 80, right? Now next attribute is left margin is equal to double quotes. In the double quotes let's write 60. Let's write 60. Now I'll press Ctrl S, right? All the attribute has been written inside the body tag. This is the closing, this is the bracket of the body tag, and everything has to be written inside the body tag, and there should be space between the two attributes and their values, right? So I'll press Ctrl S. Now I'll come back to the folder where I've saved it. I'll click it. Now you see the text color has changed to the red color, and we have got some top margin and left margin, right? So I hope you are clear with this now. Try out all these attributes of the body tag. They are very easy, and you will enjoy practicing this, right? So if you face any difficulty, just ask me in the comment section. I'll clarify your doubts. Okay, so take care, goodbye, and God bless you all.